2 years ago, West Ham United became European champions for the first time ever. Fast forward to now though, they're second from bottom after 5 games, and now Potter's resigned, making way for Big NUNO to take his spot. But whilst that's going on in real life, I think we should step in to take Potter's spot instead to see if we can once again make West Ham United European champions. As this is the team that Graham Potter has left us as we begin our journey with West Ham United. Now obviously, as I've already mentioned, Big NUNO is now officially in charge of the Hammers in real life. And after that whole Nottingham Forest debacle, I truly wish him nothing but the best. But for now, this is our West Ham United team, and believe me, we've got our work cut out for us. Because once again, like I've mentioned, we are second from bottom with only 1 win out of 5 so far. And as you can see guys, in front of goal, we aren't actually doing that bad. Wilson's got himself 1 in 5, you got Bowen with 2, Paqueta with 2, including 1 absolute screamer against my team Chelsea. Our issues aren't in front of goal, it's the bloody defence and the keeper role. More specifically, Mads Hermansen. I mean, this geezer was actually, in my opinion, a really good signing. Then he started playing for West Ham, in my opinion, completely changed. There is a bright spot though, in Al-Hadji Malik Diouf. He's got himself 3 assists so far in 6 games. And with him only being 20 years old, 75 rated already, I've got high hopes for this guy already. The problem is though, we've got 61 million in total to spend. But as you can see, we are well out of the transfer window, and to make this a little tougher in season 1, we're going to skip through January and power through straight to the end of the season. So the only thing that's going to keep this team up this year is us messing around with the tactics, maybe messing around with the formation. But the thing is, this time I'm going to play it a little risky, because I'm actually going to keep with the 5 at the back formation, purely because with how bad our defence and keeper is, I think we need to. So I'm going to go for the 5-2-3 formation, counter-attacking build-up style with an incredibly deep line. Because as I've already said, our defence and keeper is absolute ass. We need to soak the pressure up and hit them on the break. And when we do that, this is exactly how I want us to line up. We've got a poacher up top with our 2 wingers being versatile. We've got 2 wing backs up and down the pitch, 2 box-to-box midfielders, and 2 ball-playing defenders. And this, ladies and gents, I believe is our strongest and highest potential team we can field right now by a country mile. By the way, breaking the 4th wall a bit here, I absolutely love how you can now switch between without the ball and with the ball when you're actually on the team sheet. One of the many cool additions EA have added to career mode this year, apart from that contract thing, of course. But I do like how we've got the team set up. I feel like with our wing-backs pushing up and down, our 2 ball-playing defenders, especially our 2 box-to-box midfielders giving support up top, we're going to crucify teams on the counter. But obviously, you'll have noticed some players are indeed playing out of position, so I've got that covered. Whilst we're simulating through the season, behind the scenes, I'm going to be converting Bowen to a striker, Louise Gulham to be a right winger, Hernandez to become a centre mid, Somerville to be a left winger, and I'm converting McGasser to become a centre back too. Because I think with that 72 defending and 74 physicality, if we focus on improving that, he could become a beast of a centre back in the future. But with the formation change, the tactics, the position changes, there's one thing that does worry me, and that is indeed Mads Hermansen, because he's having a stinker of a season in real life right now. Obviously, Alphonse Areola will probably get the bulk of the game time, providing he of course stays higher rated, but there's also the chance he goes down, and that's where Hermansen steps in. And as I've said, I'm not using a single penny of this transfer budget this year, so it's going to be very interesting indeed to see how we actually get on. But I believe we've got a very strong front 3, a decent midfield partnership in Paqueta and Fernandez, a half decent back 5 now too. Hopefully they will be enough come July to once again remain a Premier League team. And you know what? I think we might have just pulled this off. I mean, Bowen's got 20 and 4 and 42, 10 and 6 for Somerville, 9 and 5 for Paqueta. And not only that, there has been significant improvement in some of our players. For example, Al-Hadji Malik Diouf's gone up by 3, Louis Gulham's gone up by 4, Bowen's gone up by 2, John Claire Tadiba's gone up by 2, Somerville's gone up by 5. And truth be told guys, on paper, this team does not look too bad at all. So the stats are looking good, the improvement's there, and on paper we're looking solid, but have we done enough to survive the Prem? Indeed we have, ladies and gents, just about though, only by 4 points. Burnley unfortunately bite the bullet, Leeds United go down as well, Sunderland survive. Oh, I'm happy about that. I'm so happy at least one promoted team from last year actually survived the Prem. I'll say this though, we're on 41 points, top 6 football is 6, that's 19 point gap, man. We've got to make a lot of headway next year if we want to climb this table and get European football once again. As for the FA Cup, we got knocked out in round 5 by bloody Bristol Rovers. Of all teams. games. And to make matters worse, Hull City knocked us out in the Carabao Cup round 2 on penalties. Yeah, season 1 we're moving swiftly on from. The thing is though, we've got to bear in mind something. We haven't been able to put our spin on this team just yet. We've had to wait until season 2 for that because we missed the first transfer window. Providing we have enough money though, a brand new keeper wouldn't go amiss, bolstering the strength of our midfield, maybe a better centre midfielder. And yes guys, I think we'll be leaving the relegation battles behind us and fighting for top 10 football. Just like I'm fighting for 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're getting close to 90k now, we're only like 900 away, so if you could hit that subscribe button and like this video whilst you're at it, that'd be greatly appreciated. Right then, season 2 is here guys, and considering the fact we just about scraped survival, the board have been very generous in giving us 97 million. But hey, I ain't complaining about that. With that kind of money, we can put all of our plans into place and put our spin on this team at long last. And that means we're certainly upgrading our keeper in Hermansen. We are indeed going to bolster the strength of our defence and maybe bring in a centre mid for Fernandez, because I feel like a low move for him instead of playing for us right now is going to do in the world of good. First things first though, I need to replace Hermansen because with him in goal, we're not going anywhere, and that's where Lucas Perry comes in from Leeds United for just 29.3 million. As you can see guys, got room for improvement. He's 28 and already 82 overall. Not only is he a significant improvement on Hermansen, I'm pretty sure he'd prefer a move to the Hammers rather than stay in the Championship with Leeds United. As for our brand new centre back, I once again delved into the Championship and found Nathan Collins playing for Brentford, and we got him for only 22 million. Only mid-20s himself, 80 rated with the potential to reach 83 too. He's not the fastest player in the world, but he can slot straight into the middle of our back 5. Finally though, temporarily replacing Fernandez in the midfield for 16.5 mil, we scouted Corentin Tolisso from Lyon, who is, as you can see, at his peak potential at 81 overall, but he brings much needed experience in that midfield alongside Paqueta. Now as for signings, that is me done and dusted, but I am indeed loaning out our 4 youngsters right here. But as for these 3 Goldie oldies, honestly, I don't know when they put a transfer request in. And honestly, I'm not fussed, they're not on my plans. As this is our brand new starting 11 going into our second year with West Ham United. And I just love the shape of this team, man. We've got a returning Aguard going in the left centre back role, Perry's in between the sticks, Tolisso and Paqueta are going to make a great partnership in the middle. Last year I think was the trial run for the Hammers. This season though, we take the Premier League by the balls and we go straight up the table. And would you look at that, we are top 10, only 5 points outside of European football. And when you consider last season we were 19 points outside of Europe, that's a significant improvement. And the thing is, we're only 15 points outside of Champions League football. I know we're striving for European football in its entirety, but if we could get the jump on Champions League football straight away, that would be incredible. As for the FA Cup, Forest knocked us out in round 5. And we actually made the quarters of the Carabao Cup before succumbing to Brighton 2-1. Well, it's safe to say we did better than last year, isn't it? And I can certainly see, oh my lord boys, I am loving this team. I'm actually really loving how we've got this team panned out. I wasn't sure the 5 at the back would actually work, but it looks like it is. Hang on a minute, where the hell's Juve? Guys, I'm not liking this at all. There's only 1 left back here and it's Scars. There's no way he had a release clause, surely. So apparently, after I started simulating, he joined Roma for 18.9 mil. That surely can't be right. He was happy at the team. I'm just going to assume he was either unhappy at the club and he decided to leave, or 2, he had a release clause. So I'm pretty sure it isn't the case of assistant managers and the CPUs accepting on behalf of me. I think it's just a case of one individual just leaving. In any case though, we can certainly recover from it next year, but stats wise, we have done incredibly well this time. 24 and 10 for Bowen, 16 and 3 for Lewis Gulham, 11 and 4 for Somerville. And by the way, Bowen at 30 is now 88 rated, Perry 86 rated, Somerville 84 rated, Aguard, Paqueta, Wan-Bissaka, Nathan Collins. Every single player putting a shift in, exactly what we want. And Matheus Fernandez on his loan to Arsenal grew 4 ratings. What did I tell you? That low move would do in the world of good. The thing is though, this team got top 10 football. It's a benchmark, but we need to work from it now because we're only 5 points outside of Europe, remember. So that next season has to be our goal. Get into the top 6 and get the Hammers back into either the Conference or Europa. And as the new season begins, and because we finished in a much higher position last year, we are able to strive for higher players in the transfer market. And believe me, just replacement is a baller. Because I've just spent a whopping 43.5 mil on Maxim de Kuiper, who as you can see at 26 is a monster. He's who's 83 rated, got insane room for development, already a great player stats wise too. We might have lost Juff last year, but we've more than made up for it this season. And that leaves us 51 mil in our budget. And if you thought that signing was good, wait till you see this centre back I'm bringing in. Because I wanted a centre half who was absolutely rapid, and 36 million has got us just that, and Mario Gilli. I mean, look at him, 87 pace, good on the ball, good defending and physicality, got potential to reach 88 overall. And for less than 50 million, we can't knock this. And guys, going into season number 3, I am incredibly confident that we can burst into Europe again. And yes, you'll have noticed one returning player. Matías Fernandes has his place back in the team after his insane improvement last year at Arsenal. I'd be a fool not to utilise him here at United. But now that we've done everything we wanted to do, it's time to see if we can finally get West Ham back into Europe. But we haven't. We've climbed the table by 1 point, but we're actually further away from it. 7 points this time. I'll be real, that's not the result I was after. Problem is, where do we go from here with the team we've already got to actually get top 6 football, or even push further and get top 4? I don't know, man. Either way, it just gets worse as Bury knock us out of the FA Cup in round 4, and we make it to round 4 of the Carabao Cup, getting knocked out by Everton. I go back to what I just said though. Where do we go from here with this team to get them to that next level where they're competing in Europe? You know what? I've been trying to hold on to this formation since the beginning. Maybe it is the formation we need to change because we have got quality in this team. Maybe it's too restrictive. Maybe a 4-3-3 flat would be alright. Maybe a 4-3-3 attack. Ideally though, it needs to be a formation with wingers already in the team and 2 centre mid. So we are probably going to go with the 4-3-3 attack. We are going to have a higher line though, 45, and as for how we're going to play, I think the only thing we're going to do is make our fullbacks wing-backs, and that's basically the only change we're going to make. This obviously means we'll need a new centre mid because obviously we've got too many centre-backs in the starting 11 now. But in fairness, I might go for another centre-back, bolster the defence, maybe a new Rabat for Wan-Bissaka too. I mean, we got to do something because we've got a team too good not to be taking part in Europe. Then again, the stats this year aren't exactly incredible, are they? But I put that down to the formation with the counter-attacking build-up style, the deep line. I think it was just too restrictive. The thing is though, with the new way we're going to be set up next year with the additional quality we're going to bring in, that isn't going to be a problem anymore. As once again, the board have been very, very generous with us. 94 mil is what we got to spend this season. Obviously though, that can only go so far. As in an ideal world, I need a new centre mid, I want a better centre back and full back. And because we're aiming for European football this year, we want to be going for really solid players. So that money, I reckon 2 signings maximum we're going to get out of it. So I think we're going to get a brand new centre back and a brand new centre mid. Unless we can somehow find a way to fit all 3 into it, that's how I'm going to play this. Like I said though, I'm not pulling any punches, as 37.5 million was spent on Bournemouth centre back Bafode Diakite. As at 27 years old, he's already 84 overall with the potential to reach 87. And as you can tell from his stats, him and Gilli at the back together are going to be a nightmare to get past. As for my next signing though, I've kind of altered my approach to this transfer window as Jed Spence joins us on a 4-year deal. I know, but just hear me out on this. Jed Spence, as you can see, is a great player, everything you want in a fullback, and he's still got room for improvement at 27. Now, where does this leave the centre midfielder position, I hear you ask? Well, I just so happened to look into the free agents list, and not only did I spot Emiliano Martinez, I found Eduardo Bove on there, 26 years old, 81 rated, and he has the potential to reach 84 overall. And considering he's not going to have much difficulty fitting into the team, I think that is highly attainable. So not only did I sign Emiliano Martinez on a free, I have more importantly signed Eduardo Bove on a 4-year deal to end this transfer window. And that, guys, leaves our squad looking very, very damn good going into season 4. I think it's season 4 anyway, I've lost count at this point. There is, however, one more thing I need to do before we progress any further. I want to convert Paqueta to be a cam. I think he's going to go up and... oh, wow, that's bloody disappointing. 83! Oh, well, it's done now anyway. And like I've already said, so is the transfer window. With these 4 signings, I think we can do great things. And I'm hoping I'm right, guys, because these 4 weren't cheap. I really want this money to be well spent come the end of this season. And it has been. Champions League football has secured. West Ham are back in Europe. I'm so happy we finally pulled it off. A change in tactics and new personnel was exactly what was necessary. Ironically though, we've done the worst we've ever done in the FA Cup so far, getting knocked out straight away by Spurs. And then we got knocked out by Southampton and Pens in round 4 of the Carabao Cup. Honestly though, who cares? Because this team right here have finally got European football. And honestly, looking at it guys, one or two stronger signings in this team, we could potentially have a really good run at it. And as you can see from the stats, I don't think it's necessary to improve our attack, maybe not even our midfield. It's just that defence I want to scrub up a bit on. This right back role especially, because Jed Spence somehow hasn't even budged up an overall, which I'm really disappointed about because Wan-Bissaka actually has. Maybe alongside Spence we get a better centre mid than both, and then we begin to work on our depth, which in fairness isn't bad itself because organically we've been working on this whilst we've been working on the starting 11. Either way though, next season is going to be interesting because not only will we have the Prem to contend with, but the biggest competition at club level, the Champions League. But with that competition comes that money. We've got 161 million in our budget, which means we can sign a plethora of insane talent, including the one I've just signed right now. As 41.5 million was there to secure Arnel Martinez on a 4-year contract. Yes guys, we finally got that right back role sorted. He's 26, 84 rated with the chance to go to 85 to 86. But if you think this signing was good, wait until you see who I brought in for that centre mid role. Actually no, I'm going to show you who he's playing for before I sign him because you'll never believe it otherwise. Because Kobbie Mainoo, the player I'm going for right now, is playing for Sunderland. I mean, how unrealistic is that? I mean, to be fair, it's Sunderland. Their transfer window has been ridiculous, so I wouldn't actually put this past them. But he's 85 rated, potential to go to 88, insane stats, just what we need in the midfield. And more importantly, affordable, which is why I'm going to go ahead and sign him. And that's exactly what I did for 65 million. And that does leave us 50 extra mil in the budget. And the starting 11, in my opinion, looks absolutely unreal. It's easily the strongest it's been since we took charge. Now though, it's time to do our best improving our bench, and to be honest, the only thing we need is a couple of attackers. Maybe a striker, maybe a winger. Well, that's about it, and with 50 mil, that should be a doddle. And that's exactly how it turned out to be, as for 23 million, I signed 79 rated Damien Downs for that striker role. Young Cup Miners joins us for absolutely nothing. And finally, Jacopo Lombardo, a 20-year-old 80 rated right winger, joins us on a free as well. And that, ladies and gents, will do for season 5. As the bench now is absolutely sorted, quality in every single position should we need to rotate for whatever reason. I don't know, man. I think we've got a great chance of doing well in pretty much every competition this year. There's no reason why we can't. But I guess on that one, guys, only time will tell. And would you look at this, ladies and gents, yet another 3rd place finish in the Prem. We're still a long way away from City, 7 points to be exact, but the fact that we got back-to-back 3rd place finishes is a promising sign. I'm telling you, we're gunning for this Premier League title. We're also gunning for the FA Cup as we beat City on pens to win it. Oh my god, I think that's our first trophy with West Ham too. Oh man, that is amazing. Get it. We, however, couldn't replicate our form in the FA Cup in the Carabao Cup as Brighton knocked us out 1-0 in round 4. Here's the big one though, the UCL. And it's a half-decent start. We're 11th. We didn't make the round of 16, but we're in the playoffs. And that's where we just scraped past Besiktas 2-1. We beat Napoli 3-1 in the round of 16. We've beaten Man City again in the quarters. And we've smashed Sevilla in the semis. We're playing Barcelona in the final. Oh my god, Man City must hate us. They might have won the Prem, but we stopped them from winning 2 trophies this season. That's insane. But man, I've got to say, that Barcelona team, I reckon we might absolutely mangle their back four. Looking at the statistics this year, I think they back it up. 35-3 for Bowen, 32-16 for Somerville. Kobbie Mainoo got 12-5, Paquetá 11-5. Just outstanding, really. And on paper, guys, the team just looks even better. And what I actually love about this, 4 out of the 11 in the starting 11 are actually OGs from season 1. Your Paquetas, your Somervilles, your Lewis Gilhams, and more importantly, the skipper, Jared Bowen. This year, though, we've gone on to win the FA Cup. We've finished 3rd in the Premier League, and we are a Champions League finalist. But the question is, can we turn the Hammers from a Champions League finalist to a Champions League winner? Now, I must say this is my first actual game on PC. I've played many games in career mode on my PlayStation. I know what the gameplay is like on that, and it's phenomenal. I'm curious to see what it's like on PC, to be honest, because I can already tell you now it feels more difficult on PC. But we're going to run with it anyways. We've got Somerville on the wing. We're going to cross the ball in. Oh, it comes back. Lewis Gilham, and that is a goal straight away. 8 minutes in. I still got it on PC and console. We truly couldn't have asked for a better start. The cross goes straight back post. Louis Gulham absolutely unmarked. Akers are in off the post. Bang, get in. Mwah, chef's kiss. The first chef kisses of hopefully many in FC26. What a way to kick it off. Of Barcelona come forward now. Look at that from Matías Fernández. Oh, well, I was going to praise him up there, but he lost it directly after winning it back. Oh, that's great defending. As we're looking for that run, Louis Gulham on the right-hand side is against O'Reilly. We're going to go inside. Fernández once again. Can he cut inside? He's got bloody tackled. Barca coming forward now. They're looking for Loopman. I see that. Oh, we've been left in behind. Good defending, though. Now it's our turn. As we're going to find Louis Gulham once again on this right-hand side. We're going to try and heel chop it in. Jared Bowen, left turn. Is that a goal? Yes, it is as well. I didn't think that was going to be pulled off, but 22 minutes in, courtesy of the skipper, we double our advantage. I'm a real. The gameplay this year is so much better, man. I can't describe the difference between FC25 and FC26. They said they worked on gameplay, EA did. They were not messing around with it. It truly is such a fun game to play. Pick on Barcelona though. Loopman on the ball. He's going to find Lamine Yamal. They're working the way around the box. We're going to try and keep them there. Oh, good save, Perry. Hard to believe we signed Perry from season number 2 from the Championship, and now he's in the Champions League final with us. Louis Gulham on the ball. Okay, I see that return. Oh, this is beautiful. This is it. This is it. 3-0. Oh, no way. We hit the post. Oh, that should have been 3. Can we get another goal, though, from a corner? We got some big boys in there. It gets headed out. Can we go back? Yes, we can. Nobody's there. Back post. Once again cleared. Louis Gulham's there, though. Ooh, that would have been a good goal. I think I do prefer PlayStation because the gameplay's a little smoother. I think that's purely because of my PC, though. Overall, though, the gameplay on both is great. I do prefer console, though. On the stroke of half-time, we may just get a third. Can we decup you? Tell you what, let's have a bang from distance. Ooh, forcing the save. One thing I haven't done yet, scored a long shot. Second half begins now, though. We're in a very good spot. 2-0 up. The Hammers are 45 minutes away from being the best team in the world. Here they come, though. Ooh, bloody hell. Barcelona fire back with a vengeance early in the second half. 2-1 down we go. 2-1 down. No, 2-1 up, sorry. I can't even be mad at that. That's a fantastic goal. Loopman, first time, didn't ironically even look at the goal. It just twatted it one. And yeah, ends up in the back of the net. Game on. As we do get the return. Oh, we can make it 3-1 straight away if we get this right. Oh, well, we would have if it was onside. Bursting through though once again. Can we spot that run? Yes, we can. Oh, you dirty little sausage. Free kick now though. We're not going to take it from there. Somerville though. Oh, can we... Ooh, that's a good effort. Barcelona, they're trying to find a way in behind our defence. They're working the ball around very tactically right now. They're not letting us get anywhere near the ball, but they're doing really well pushing forward. This is all they're doing right now. They're literally just passing it around. Look at that. Oh, my Lord. What a save from Perry. Crikey, that almost worked for them too. Once again, Barca on the ball. I do not like what they're doing right now because it's actually working. I cannot get near them. It's like playing a pro on Ultimate Team. Oh, we intercept that one though. But this is where we can hit them. We are hitting them on the break. Paquete, can he make it 3-1 to us? Yes, he can. 10 minutes to go. Have that, Barcelona. Against the run of play, Lucas Paquete, he's been such a pivotal part of our front four in the past couple of seasons, and he makes his mark in this game right here. I mean, look at how spread Barcelona were there, man. Their defence was at 6s and 7s. The keeper didn't stand a chance. That, guys, might just be the nail in the coffin for Barca, but ideally, we could do with not conceding in the next 5 minutes. Lamine Yamal against Maxime de Kuiper, and he makes mincemeat to Lamine Yamal. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gents. 3-1 it ends on the night. We have made West Ham United the best team in the world. Our first official rebuild is in the books for FC26. I know we did one with Spurs, but I'm technically not counting that because it was gameplay based. This one though, a full-bred rebuild. It's in the books. We've done it. We've done a great job with West Ham. Easily made them the best team in the world. We kept some players from season 1, including a certain Jared Bones about to lift that title. And now that he's officially done it, my job with the Hammers is complete. And so is the video. If you have enjoyed it and would like to see more FC26 videos just like this one, drop it a big old thumbs up and smash that subscribe button if you're new. And if you're still here right now, if you want to click right here to watch another one of my videos, I really would not mind you doing that.